The Ant and the Grasshopper. One hot summer afternoon, a grasshopper sat amongst the grass enjoying the sunshine. He'd spent the morning munching away happily on blades of grass, and now, feeling content with a full stomach, decided to make some merry music. He rubbed his back legs across his wings to make a humming sound. "Would you mind?" said a passing ant. "I'm trying to work, and that sound is really quite distracting." "Work?" replied the grasshopper in surprise. "Why on earth would you want to work on a lovely day like this?" "I've got food to move," answered the ant. The grasshopper looked more closely now and saw that the little ant was carrying a huge cake crumb on his back. "That looks like hard work," he said to the ant. "Oh, it is," said the ant. "I've got to get this crumb and many more like it back to our nest." "Whatever for?" asked the grasshopper, thinking of his full tummy. "There's plenty of food around for us not to go hungry." "Yes, now," said the ant. "But come winter, food will be scarce on the ground. Us ants always spend the summer preparing for the winter. It gives us great comfort to know that we will be well provided for when the cold weather sets in." "Oh, us grasshoppers don't do that," replied the grasshopper. "We know how to live for the moment. We enjoy the summer and the warm weather. We eat, sleep, make music, and enjoy life. Winter is ages away. There's no point in thinking about winter yet." He gave a snort of laughter. "Well, I'd better get on," said the ant, and began to march away carrying his load. "Oh, don't hurry away," said the grasshopper. "Stay and listen to my music for a while. Relax and enjoy the sunshine." "Oh, I'd better not," answered the ant. "My jobs won't finish themselves." With that, he moved away. The grasshopper, feeling more than a little put out, shouted after the ant, "Off you go then, you miserable ant! Why should I waste my time talking to you anyway? I've got more important things to be doing, such as eating this scrumptious grass and enjoying the sunshine." He carried on making music as the ant disappeared into the distance. Several months later, the sunshine gave way to cloud, the wind began to blow with a biting chill, and snow came falling to the ground. Winter had arrived, and it was cold. The grasshopper shivered. He was too cold to play his music, and food was so scarce that his empty tummy grumbled and complained. He spotted the ant walking by and called out to him. "Hey, ant!" he shouted. "Remember me? It's cold out today, isn't it?" "Not in our nest," replied the ant. "It's lovely and warm there." "But there isn't so much food about, is there?" continued the grasshopper. "We've got plenty," answered the ant. "Our storerooms are full. We have more than enough to see us through the winter." "Plenty?" wondered the grasshopper out loud. "Listen, ant, you wouldn't happen to have any crumbs going spare for a hungry grasshopper, would you?" "I thought you grasshoppers could look after yourselves," retorted the ant. "If I remember rightly, you called me miserable this last summer for being too busy to stop and listen to your music. If we'd all been too busy enjoying ourselves to think about preparing for the winter, then we would all be hungry now, just as you are. No, I'm sorry, grasshopper, but you had your chance back then to prepare for the cold weather, and you didn't take it." "Oh, come on," complained the grasshopper. "Help me out a bit here, please." The ant turned around and tutted as he walked away. "Sorry, grasshopper," he said, "but if you learn to save up on the days when you have plenty, then there will never be a day when you find yourself with nothing. Maybe now you will learn your lesson." With that, He carried on walking back to his warm nest with plentiful food, leaving the grasshopper behind to think over the ant's wise words.